Yeah, so I mean, he's an addict, you know, stop that. He's an addict, he's addicted to blood, and I think we all know people who, you know, somewhere in our lives that have some kind of addictions, and that's Mitchell's thing, you know, and it's easy to kind of sympathize and empathize with that kind of character, I think. It's easy to kind of play something like that that's severely flawed, but on a quest for the greater good, if you like, you know, so yeah, I mean, that's what it's about. It's a struggle, but it's a long and winding road, but you know, who knows, you might get there. Do you want to get there, Toby?
Okay, we'll open it up to audience questions in a minute, but first, Toby, just wanted to ask you to sort of talk about where this first season, where the arc's going, and what other things we can look forward to.
I guess, character by character, I said that for Annie, it's a quest trying to find out the circumstances of her death. And, well, it's two things really. She wants to discover why and how she died. And then, which she does halfway through the series. And because she believes that when she's done that, she'll be able to move on and, you know, complete her journey. When she's done it, she finds that she's still here, she's still rooted on Earth, and she doesn't understand why. So the rest of the series becomes her finding out why, that there is still something that she needs to do, some purpose she has to fulfill. For George, he's always been somebody who compartmentalizes his life, who everything is very rigidly structured, everything is kept separate. The werewolf condition is something that happens to him once a month, and that's it. The moment he stops, he never thinks about it again or tries not to. He basically pretends that he doesn't have this condition. And then over the course of the series, it's him learning to accept what he is. And there comes a point at the end of the first series where, for the first time, he actually uses it in a very deliberate sense. For Mitchell, he has a constant battle both with himself and also with the other vampires who are exerting a pressure to kind of bring him back into the fold. They feel an enormous sense of betrayal that he's left them and set up house with these two other creatures. And so for him, it's him also coming to terms with his vampirism, and he goes through the process of also his relationship with humanity, which kind of goes through highs and lows. And there comes a point later on in the series where he believes that humanity are the monsters, and action happens accordingly. So that's kind of it.
That's good. All right, so let's have some questions from the audience. When you ask your question, say your name, and please just, out of consideration for everyone else wanting to ask, just ask one question.
Hi, my name is Jill. Love the show, love the cast.
Thanks, Jill.
My question is, the mythology and the story arcs are really interesting, but at the heart of the show is a story about a girl in an abusive relationship, a guy who's a recovering addict who's trying to stay away from the bad crowd, and another guy who's got a really bad STD that he doesn't want to pass on to his dad.
We're talking about the characters, right?
I really enjoy So I see a lot of social allegory in the show, and I wonder if you could talk about how much of that is intentional, the social allegory.
Just the STD part.
I don't know if you know much about how people become werewolves, but it tends not to be like that. Otherwise, that kind of makes a lot of sense with the relationship with Tully in episode 2. In a way that whenever we were coming up with storylines for the series, we always had to find the human analogy. For example, with Tully in episode 2, basically, on a human level, that's a story about a guy they met in a pub who asked if he could stay one night on the sofa and ends up staying for weeks and weeks and weeks. And in a sense, we all kind of know that guy, we all know that person. And when I was writing that episode, I couldn't unlock the story. And as soon as I made that connection, I found out what the human basis of that, what the human analogies, then it unlocked the story. It's like, well, if you have that guy, what does he do? Well, he eats all the food, he stinks out of the bathroom, and he makes a pass at the girl. And again, that's a completely unlocked story. And so in terms of those things, that's always been the case. In every single story, it's about finding what the human reference point, the kind of point of contact that makes it kind of accessible. Do you see what I mean?
Next.
Hi, my name is Nisan. I was wondering if we're ever going to hear what Annie whispered to Owen to send him running.
I don't. No, you don't. I'm not telling you.
I don't know how I found out, Toby, I promise.
Did you tell me?
No, I didn't.
How do you know? What do I not know?
I think the
No, I don't.
I know.
No, you're not.
No.
Actually, I don't know. You're definitely not.
No, I think the thing is that the thing that she told him was the scariest thing in the world, and my scariest thing in the world is going to be different to yours and different to everyone else's. And so I think the moment that it's articulated, some people are going to go, oh God, that's creepy, and other people are going to go, oh God, that's really lame. So I think it's probably best left undefined at the moment.
Thanks. Next question.
My name is Pat. I've got a question about, I think it's connected with hers. Throughout the series, certain elements about the afterlife are alluded to that has created a mystery that surrounds, well, I guess, the characters. How is that going to be developed as the story continues?
It's something that we do develop a lot in Series 2. We kind of felt that there was enough going on in Series 1 with the kind of individual conditions of the characters. But in Series 2, without giving anything away, the whole, basically the afterlife that awaits them is more kind of fully explored. So I'm afraid I can't give anything away, but you will get an answer in about a year's time.
Hey guys, I'm Genevieve from the UK.
I don't know.
Genevieve from the UK. I was just wondering, obviously you've been really pushing for Series 2, which is awesome, because I'm pretty sure watching it. And I was just wondering how production's going on that, and also for me and the representative from Bristol, when's it going to be in the UK?
We haven't started filming Series 2 yet. We start when we get back. And
I imagine that the transmission in the UK will probably be the same as it was this year, so it'll be January 2010.
it's longer.
Yes, we've got
8 episodes.
We're working our way up to the American standards.
Next actor, seen all season 1 of American, don't ask how I pulled it off. I was just curious, season 1 was amazing, you just really captured the kind of isolation of being in your 20s and trapped and different and struggling. But I was wondering, the last episode was kind of action-oriented, but I was wondering, as you're working on season 2 now, is it going to be more action-oriented, or is it still going to be like that awesome character piece that you guys are doing that really touches